The press release that the Ministry of Transport came up with around midday today should have closed the deal between the ministry and the Belize Bus Association on how they move forward with the transformation of the bus industry. But the association has found discrepancies in portions of the release, and the document was never made public, at least not yet.
When I went through it carefully, I noticed that there were certain things in there that we were not in agreement with. So that's the reason why, as I said, I told them that I would have to go back to my membership and let us discuss that. Well, there's certain points in there in terms of the amalgamation, and because it's something we discussed, but we didn't have this discussion with our members in the north. We were just saying we were going to do a pilot in the west, and we couldn't just throw that down their throat because we don't know if all operators are in the position to go in that direction as yet. So we are calling an emergency meeting on Sunday with our membership. And once we get that sorted out, then the press release will be going out on Monday.
President of the B.B.A, Thomas Shaw, said that the association had conducted consultations with its members, but it appears that not everyone, particularly the bus operators in the north, understood the finer details of the merging process with bigger companies that would result in only 2 companies for the northern route.
This has to be an educational process because most of what were mentioned in that meeting, some of the operators were not privy to that information. When you talk about the north, due to the amount of operators, we don't really know how that would actually work in the north. We have been doing our rounds, but you still have operators out there that some of them didn't come to the consultation, they didn't attend the meeting. And I think it's just fair before we put it out there that we have all got to be in agreement with it. Yes, we as executive, we went in there, agreed on certain things in principle, but we are actually here the representative of the people, and we have got to do what the people tell us to do.
Minister of Transport, Rodwell Ferguson, says there's no other way to solve the problem of speeding and fierce competition except to merge the companies.
In Corozal and Orange Rock itself, how about 51 bus operators? That's traveling between Corozal to Belize City and nearby villages. That, in my mind, is not conducive for any development because maybe one person have one bus, going from Corozal to Belize City. When there's a breakdown, there is no replacement. So the commuters are the ones who suffer that cars. And so I convinced the operators, or the B.B.A, the best solution is to have 2 bus companies in every region. And then we're going to merge. I'm sorry, who can hold on pan, I have to go up on the wayside. So if you don't want to merge, then it's up to you.
Meanwhile, President of the National Trade Union Congress of Belize, Luke Martinez, briefed us on what the nature of the meeting was on Thursday night with the B.B.A executive.
We met to see how we could pool our resources in terms of the things that we have in common, and there's a lot that we have in common. One of the biggest thing that we have in common is that we all serve the public, right? We all serve the public, and so they are fighting for the betterment of their membership, and we're also fighting for the betterment of our membership. And collectively, we're all pushing for nation building and for it to be done in a positive manner. So we met to establish our common grounds and to commit to uniting on all issues, not just the issues that are in front of us.
For now, Shaw says that the B.B.A is not planning any strike action against the government since the release has been shared with them.
We call it off due to the fact that they're cooperating with us. And on Monday, we go from there. So there will be no action over the course of this weekend because, as I said, we are the ones who actually told them to hold off.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Marion Ali.